Well, good morning. Welcome to day 7 of our trip here on Route 66. Say good morning to Val.
Hi.
And we are out of Tucumcari, going east into Texas. We are leaving New Mexico today. And just like around the world and around the country, you see a huge baseball bat. Somewhere you see the Picasso in Chicago and the world's largest ball of twine. We have ourselves in San Juan, and Juan is spelled J-O-N. So San Juan, New Mexico, the world's largest flip-flop. Yes, it's a place. Yes, it's a destination. And don't forget the San Juan Yacht Club. Very important. Reservations are required, apparently. So we are headed east. We're going through Amarillo today, and have a great day. We'll see you very soon. Welcome to the midpoint of the Mother Road, Adrian, Texas. You might be able to see the sign behind me here. We're having a big picture. A big motorcycle ride just came through. 1139 miles one way, 1139 miles the other way. We are in the dead center of the ride, and this is the Midpoint Cafe. To some, this may seem a little familiar. If you know your Cars movie, it doesn't exactly have the same building structure, but this was the inspiration for Flo's V8 Cafe. And so we've came across Luigi's. I showed the pictures of those in Albuquerque the other day, and now we found Flo's. And a great little place here, the fabulous 40 motel off here to the left. We've got the Dream Maker station off to the right. And we're gonna go in for just a quick second here because we had a fantastic lunch and we met the owner, Brenda. We also met Janice. And these folks are just fantastic people. So we're gonna head on in here real quick. Let's go say hi real quick. All right. Brenda, you wanna say? No, you're fine. This is Brenda. This is the owner. And she is
a bad girl.
She is not a bad girl. She makes fantastic food and had the Adrian burger. Come here, have yourself the Adrian burger and the cherry cobbler.
Thank you.
Will not. Oh,
I keep kissing him. I'm sorry, honey. I just keep kissing him.
There we go. All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Sorry, y'all.
And this is Janice over here. Janice was our waitress, and she is fantastic. Say hi, Janice.
Hello. How are you?
There you go. And so, stop at the midpoint. Everybody does it. You got to do it too. Well, our penchant for being here when things close continues. We are in Vega, Texas, at the Milburn Price Cultural Museum. Now that said, while the museum is closed today, there's a lot of wonderful things on the outside. This amazing mural, for one, on the east side of the building. And then a newer item, the world's largest branding iron. There's no dimensions, but this thing's got to be 20 feet long easily. And this is made of solid steel, the XIT brand. Around the back is a windmill blade, and I'll post pictures on that here in a minute. Got Babe, the big blue ox, it appears, right here, right next to Val. There she is, my guess anyway. Here we go. She's good, yep. We've got Billy the Kid over there at the Equity Bar and a few other things on the outside. Here's appears to be the main parking lot, but so it's a shame we couldn't get inside, but there's still some nice things to see as you drive on by. Welcome to Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo by morning, Yellow Star, Texas, all that. And one of the first things we saw was what's called the Cadillac Ranch. I'll post a picture of that here. It's just these Cadillacs upended in the field with a lot of spray paint around them. That doesn't necessarily interest us. But what did interest us was on our giant search, as we've done a few giants here, we've got here our big Second Amendment cowboy. Yes, sir. Couple of 6 guns. Yeehaw! Lovely part about this as well is right next to the gift shop and between the cowboy and such are these amazing caddies up on ramps that we're going to take a good look at here. So we are at the Cadillac RV shop and we'll see you soon. And yeah, I know it's not officially a stop on the Mother Road necessarily, but it's worth it no matter where you are, especially in the South. You got to end up at Buc-ee's. We'll be back. Now, the fun part about driving in Texas is sometimes you just don't know what's about to happen. There have been on I-40 where Route 66 does kind of split off on occasion. It's been up to 75 at some times, and we're up to 80 just trying to keep up with traffic. But to stay on the actual 66, mostly we're on frontage roads, the side roads that you see on most highways that usually are 45, 55. This one, and I'm going to show you the GPS, but we saw the actual street sign that said to go 70 miles an hour, and we are in nothing but fields, and we are not on the major highway. Whee! Welcome to Groom, Texas. And just like it sounds, bride and groom. This is Groom, Texas. We're on the west side of town, and there's a rather new attraction here. If you've ever been on 57 in Illinois in Effingham, where 57 and I-70 meet, there's an enormous cross that has been built. I'm not sure the height of that one. This one might rival it. This is 190 feet tall. This is, there it is, 190 feet tall. Now, the picture from this angle, of course, is not very impressive, but let me turn this around here and perhaps you can see. I'll walk right up to it. And you can see how just massive this thing is. I know the phone isn't doing it much justice. But you can see it's 190 feet tall. And similar to the display in Effingham, we have Stations of the Cross for those of the Catholic faith all the way around, that those of the Catholic faith can come and serve. There's you can come and worship. There is a Last Supper table as well as a cross on Calvary. So it's really quite an impressive little piece of engineering at the very least. But for those of you who believe, this is a location you might want to stop at here in Groom, Texas. All right, our last stop before we turn in for the night, before we get to our hotel, we are on the east side of Groom, Texas, in perhaps what used to be called Britain, Texas. I'm not sure. The site of a former truck stop that built something on purpose just to attract attention. Welcome to the Leaning Tower of Texas. And you can see that it is leaning to the east, and that was done on purpose. It was not an engineering fault. This was done on purpose. So yet another interesting piece of engineering here in Groom, Texas. Okay, I lied. There was one more little stop we weren't aware of. Our guidebook said, stop even if you don't need to go. What does that mean? Because we are at a rest stop. We are at the Donley rest stop at mile marker 129 in Alanreed, Texas. And it's really cool. It's got history on it from Route 66. It's got safety games and all, but amazing little tchotchkes that have been put up in Texas maps, of course, as you might find, and it's really kind of cool. Beware of the rattlesnakes outside. Val is so happy about those.
No.
And we have many other things in here. So if you are driving eastbound on 140 at 129, or eastbound on 40 at 129, I'll get my numbers right, this is where you want to stop. And I agree, it was a nice little stop, and we didn't need to go.